How's everyone doing today? I'm be talking about some albums that I think are actually pretty good, and yeah, I already recorded this video, but I'm not gonna lie, I was talking and I wasn't really able to talk without being actually my natural self. I don't know, I was just getting a lot into my head. I don't know why the fuck I still do it. It's low just pointless and useless. And yeah, the first one I actually have one is Pork Soda, which I actually have on CD. I think this album is actually pretty good. I like Primus in general. I just kind of like their sound and how unique and how fucking reinventive Les Claypool. I keep cursing every 2 seconds, Ronnie. That's a problem. I like how reinventive he is with the bass. Les Claypool, I feel like he also reinvented the bass because he's played bass like so bouncy, so boing boing all over the place, like some guy jumping up on a trampoline. Like so, I really like how he does that sound with his bass. He just makes it sound so bouncy and shit. It must be like some pedal he's using, or just some way he's playing the bass. I've never heard anyone play the bass like he plays it. And then in some songs, the music can actually go pretty crazy, like at the start of DMV, or in some songs it can also sound like the what he does with the bass. I don't know what he's doing, but he kind of like when he makes it sound deep, and he kind of sounds like he's dragging it, like in a Mr. Crinkle, or in a the Pressman. There's another one. Oh, Pork Soda. Pork Soda. I think he's doing a really good job with the bass, making it go deep. Although it is kind of funny because it kind of does sound. It kind of, I don't know. I was about to say it kind of sounds like farts, but it also kind of sounds like it like something being revved up. I don't know how to describe it. It's really cool what he does with the bass. His singing is not the best now, and I also think how it's pretty cool how he can like do it with different genres as well. Like one of the songs is the Diamondback Starter. It sounds like some country western shit. It sounds like some country shit, and he's able to like kind of make it sound more kind of like crazy and shit and wacky. It actually just still kind of sounds good. Like it's also pretty impressive. In general with Primus, it's just three people, and their music half the time sounds like six people are playing it. It's pretty cool what they can do in their songs. Next one is Moving Pictures. I started listening to Rush a bit more. I should listen to them more. They're actually a really good progressive band. They actually pretty much started the whole progressive era with bands and all. So like Primus, Mr. Bungle, other ones wouldn't be shit without them. And Moving Pictures is probably the only album I listened to him in full so far. And I did like actually every single song from it. I just think the vibes it gave me at first when I was listening to the album, it kind of gave me vibes. It was like it's kind of more happier, kind of more chiller vibes. It's like it's chaotic, but it wasn't Mr. Bungle chaotic, where it just feels like Mike Patton's playing an instrument, but then he's like slamming his head against a wall, or just injecting himself with heroin or whatever, just losing mind like 1 second, then playing an instrument. It was kind of just like the music, the timing signatures are insane, and what they're doing sounds crazy. And like in cameras, that drum solo, he's just going all over the place. It's like Benson's just like spazzing out all over the place. It's like flailing his arms around on the drums like one of those inflatable balloon things, mascots. And I just think I never heard someone play drums like that as well. No one go crazy. Like I heard, Slayer and like other metal bands as well. They go crazy. They go hard on the drums. Like Forbidden Evil as well. It's like I swear one of the drummers for Slayer, which I swear was Paul Bostov, he played for Forbidden Evil. And the drums in thrash metal, they can go crazy. But then in Moving Pictures and like in a camera's eye, the drum solo, he went crazy with that. I never heard a drum solo like that as well before. I don't think I ever heard drum solo in general. Man, I listen to albums now, but then I forget because I listen to other ones. I tend to sometimes not listen to the same album once. There are a lot of albums I really like. I just need to listen to them more. I sound like such a fucking fraud saying this. Holy shit! But there'd be albums I used to listen to a lot that I don't really listen to as much because I'm trying to explore other genres. But there's so many genres I want to listen to. There's so much music I want to listen to. It's like a lot, It's so much. I'm trying to listen to so many different ones. Trying to remember different ones. But yeah, Moving Pictures, I liked every song off it. It was a great vibe. It had synth in it as well. I really like synth as well. I just like the sound of it. It like the album, if I was to describe it, kind of just sounded like kind of nice and chill to me. It's like nice music. There was no bullshit or anything. It's just constant music the whole time. I will say one thing that Rush are able to do is that they're able to make long ass music, like long tunes are like he did 10 minutes, but it also feels like it's been 2 minutes because there's insane time signatures. They keep switching it up like every second. It's pretty crazy, but it's also really good. They are better than Mr. Bungle in doing long songs. I'm not gonna lie, because in some songs when they're doing it long, it's just like part of it is music and then part of it is just random noise. It's like I don't really get it. But next one is Astroworld. Astroworld is probably used to be my favorite album in general, because I first heard it, I was just thinking, this album's amazing. The beats are amazing. Travis Scott, he's pretty audible, and I'm now listening to the beats are still great, but Travis Scott's lyrics, they're not the best. Also, he had to get 60 writers to write for him, and they still couldn't write him, good lyrics. Pretty lazy when it comes to lyricist part, I'm not gonna lie. But the vibes of the album and like kind of the feeling it gave me when listening to it, I just thought it was pretty cool, and it's also nostalgia as well. That's why I really like it. It's not like it's not the best when it comes to lyrics, but the beats are really good. Travis Scott was able to do some insane shit with the beats in Astroworld, and pretty sure that's why he's known for, like, just his crazy ass beats. But yeah, Astroworld, I used to listen to it like a lot back in the day, and I just think if you're looking for just a rap album to listen to that isn't like too crazy or whatever, and the beats are and the music's like good, Astroworld is pretty solid, I will say, for that. Next one is King of Mischievous South Volume 2. Now I think this is the lyrics are a bit better than the ones in Astroworld. The beats probably not, but the beats in Kingdom Mischievous South Volume 2 are actually pretty good. His lyrics though, he has some bars about like it makes you feel motivational. He doesn't really rap about flexing or having guns or I fucked a woman twice yesterday. I think that's cringe when rappers just constantly flex on their fans. It's like I can fuck a woman whenever I want. I can shoot you. I can shit out gold bars. It's I just don't really fuck with it. I used to not mind listening to rap. I'd pretty much listen to like any rap if it had any audible lyrics, because I didn't really care about the lyrics as long as I could understand what they're saying. But then it's like I came to realize the lyrics are just shit, and it's like the song is better if the lyrics are actually good. It's like you don't really care what you hear, so it's like you listen to any lyrics, but it's like there's some lyrics that are just so ass. It's like I just don't want to listen to this song. But like Denzel Curry, he just has some pretty good bars, and in some of the songs I actually do like the vibes. Some songs on King of Mischievous South Volume 2, it kind of gives me a chill vibe, like Cold Pimp. Other ones, fuck, I haven't listened to the album in ages, but I do remember fucking with it a lot. I also like some motivational shit, or the songs where he's locked in, like Act the Damn Fool and G's Up, gotta get my G's up, gotta get my boner up. He's just being motivational, and Wishlist as well. Wishlist is also really good, but he's like rapping about like, oh yeah, how to get your money and up and shit. He's not flexing. It's like he's trying to give the advice. He's like motivating you. He's like your gym teacher or some shit. He's like, get the fuck up, do some push-ups and shit. That's kind of the vibe I get from some of the songs on the album, and I think it's pretty cool. He can be a pretty good lyricist. Next one is Peeping Tom. This is one of the few albums that I actually been listening to recently, where I listen to like nearly every day. I've really been liking Mike Patton a lot as well, like recently, ever since I came across Mr. Bungle, their self-titled album, which I think is their best album. I'm not gonna lie, it's their best album and their most unique album as well. It's just all the time signatures and shit. The album is like super chaotic. Like Moving Pictures was a pretty crazy album, but that I feel like that's more easier to listen to, more easier on your ears and brain, more easier to process. Still incomprehensible, to some people, depending on how much music you listen to. But Mr. Bungle, it's just pure chaos. It's pure insanity. You'd have to, it would be pretty hard to get into Mr. Bungle. But Peeping Tom, that's just a little side rant. Sorry about that. But Peeping Tom, his singing is actually really good in it as well, and it's also he's produced really well as well. The beats are actually pretty grand as well. It's kind of like giving me that old kind of 2000s vibe, because it was made in 2006, and I think that a lot of the songs are pretty cool. They kind of give me a cool vibe. The beats are actually really good as well. My personal favorite on is like Mojo, because I think it really suits me and some of the lyrics that he's like talking about. I like his style of singing as well. I also did notice he really likes to do some Spanish shit. There might be like 1-2 songs. I like all of them, but maybe there's songs that I like more than others. Some songs as well just give me a certain vibe of like, it's just he's trying to seduce me or some shit. I don't know, like some of the songs kind of like sound sexual with the way they're singing and the way the lyrics are. It's pretty interesting the way some of the songs sound. But he also likes to do some Spanish shit. That would probably be one of my least favorite, because I like the vibes in it. The vibe actually in the Spanish song on People Now is like Cafarina or some shit. It sounds like he's happy out, but I also don't really understand the lyrics and all. And Neighborhood Spaceman just kind of sounds random as shit to me, but yeah, I really still do love Peeping Tom. Next one is Angel Dust, another Mike Patton one. This one's from Faith No More. The one with the swan. I think it's a really good album in general. It's like Mr. Bungle, but it's easier to get into because I love Mr. Bungle. But if you want to listen to something that's more easier to get into, that's similar to Mr. Bungle, Angel Dust is really good because they also have some insane time signatures. Some of the stuff they do and some of the instruments they use, I think, are really cool. Like in Crack Hitler, the piano on that one. I like Everything's Ruined. He's singing that one. He like I noticed in some songs the way he's singing is so passionate. I think it's actually his singing is pretty good in that album. I also kind of find it funny the contrast is like the song starts so happy, but the name is like Everything's Ruined. He's like singing happily about how everything just got fucked up. Mike Patton could be random like that the whole time. But yeah, Angel Dust. It's a pretty solid album. I'd give it a listen if you want to listen to a good '80s album. That's kind of similar to Mr. Bungle. Next one is Repentance, or just really any Slayer album. To be honest, I had in my head, oh yeah, Repentance is like my favorite album. But I really like all Slayer's album because I'm just a fan of Slayer's albums, and I really like Tom Araya singing. I like the energy he puts in all of his songs. Actually, the energy he puts in his songs is like a raging alcoholic barbarian just screaming at you, running at you like you owe him tax money. He's about to break your door down. Like, I will kill you, or it's you against you. I think it gets you pumped and motivated as well. I think it's really good in music for like when you're exercising or whatever, or when you're just feeling pissed. I think it's really I like in Repentance though. What I notice is like I like how raw he is and how like I don't know grimy and like kind of raw some of the instruments sound in like Repentance. I think that's really cool. It's like kind of has like a more dark feeling to it, and he's like rapping about society and shit and how like the world is fucked up and all. Like his lyrics actually mean something compared to lyrics in today's world where they just rap about random bullshit that doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah, those were my albums that I thought were actually pretty good. I haven't listened to some of them in a while. Maybe start listening to them again. But yeah, see you later.